April 6th, Fenty Beauty by Rihanna released a couple of body products to help us get ready for summer. They're meant to help us glow and look just sparkly and ready for the beach, ready for the pool, ready for the summer parties. Starting off with the Body Lava Body Luminizer. It retails for $59. It is 3 fluid ounce. It is, again, limited edition. Actually, both items within the collection are limited edition. It comes in 2 shades, one called Brown Sugar, and the second shade is called Who Needs Clothes. Both shades are sold on Fenty Beauty's website. However, Brown Sugar is only going to be sold on Sephora's website. That makes no sense to me. I don't know why both the colors are not going to be actually in the store, but actually in the store, you can swatch and you can purchase Who Needs Clothes. Now, Who Needs Clothes is more of a lighter tone shade. It has some iridescent types of peaches and some pinks mixed in. It's actually a beautiful shade. And we have Brown Sugar, which looks like, well, brown sugar, just like what it's named, a deeper, richer tone. I visited my local Sephora and I was able to swatch Who Needs Clothes on my hand, and my initial reaction to my first impression inside the store was, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Like, my eyes are just immediately focused on all the shimmer and all the sheen. It just looked so beautiful. Right next to the Body Lava is the second product in the collection, and that is the Fairy Balm Glitter Pom-Pom, and that retails for $42. Myself, I am not a pom-pom puff like type of a girl, so I knew I wasn't interested in it. However, I did want to see what's there. Let me go ahead and try it on. So my first initial reaction when I lifted it up by its handle, I turned it over so I can actually see, you know, the underside, just to start to put it on my hand. And I noticed the hairs of the pom-pom was all, it looked wet, and it was a darker color, like candy or something was stuck up in there. And then it dawned on me, that's everybody swatching it on their bodies, and their sweat and all that stuff is on it. Probably going right after the Body Lava, then, oh, let me grab the pom-pom and put that on top. That's just what I was thinking, and I was like, So I kind of cleaned it off a little bit, and just kind of went a little dab on my hand here and my wrist, and it did not give off a lot of sparkle to me in the Sephora lights, and I didn't see a lot of glitter. So I wasn't, again, I knew I wasn't going to pick it up, but I was like, and then I just put it right back. So that is my thoughts on the pom-pom. There is a tool within the Glow collection. It is the Face and Body Kabuki brush, and I believe that retails for $34, $32. Now, that's also another product that I saw in the store and I knew I wasn't going to pick up. And the reason why is, when I have to, let's say, apply any type of self-tanner on someone, or if I have to apply any type of glitter, I have always used this brush by e.l.f. It's the powder brush. I think this is $3, $4, depending on where you pick it up. It distributes the product without streaking it. Sometimes you might get a hair or two that come out of the brush, but as far as I'm concerned, who cares? It's $3, $4, and it just applies the product great. So that is what I was filming as far as the clips to show you. Based on some feedback that the Body Lava is kind of sticky depending on how much you put on. It's recommended not to put on a lot. When I'm thinking about a body luminizer or any type of a body glow product, I feel that our initial human reaction is, in a sense, almost kind of like how Rihanna did it in her video for Instagram, how she kind of just, I think it was one pump. Our natural reaction is to either do one pump, especially if it's in a pump, we just push it all the way down. That's our instinct. And I think it's especially for, we're trying to spread it over a larger surface, we're going to want to use more product. So I think the assumption of don't use too much, I mean, I think people are just going to do it. That's just out of habit. So what I first did is I first did it with a lot more. I guess I would take out what I thought would be maybe about half a pump. And that's what I spread onto my skin. Then kind of on the other side, I put another scoop on. Now I noticed that both sides, no matter what, whether it's half a scoop, which isn't a full pump, versus a scoop, which would probably be a full pump, both of them felt the same on my skin. It was sticky, but it wasn't overly sticky, like where I felt my hair or whatnot was going to be sticking to my skin. But I also am not somebody that, I don't really mind the stickiness. It's the same with lip gloss. I don't mind that. So I'm not like bothered by the texture. It's not bothering my skin, but I feel again that it's just something that's inevitable. Also, to test out the actual shade, I wanted to do it not only in, lights that we normally film with, but I wanted to be in front of a window with natural light coming in. So I show that. I want to be outside in some natural sunlight, really kind of see how is it just reflecting off my skin as if I was at the pool or the beach or at a party. So not much really to actually say about the product, other than I think it's a beautiful shade as far as who needs clothes. And that is actually the one I knew I was going to gravitate towards versus brown sugar. I guess I should have said at the beginning of the video, I have good news and I have bad news. Okay, so that's all the good news. The bad news is when I was actually in the store, and after all the Pom-Pom, I put that on last, I noticed that my hand was starting to itch. Now, I thought it was because of the Pom-Pom and all bodies touching it. That's what I naturally thought. So I did take some remover and try to get it off. So that's it. And then I came home and I had my products. I put the products on and I'm taking, the photographs and so forth, the clips. And when I came back in from outside is when I noticed that all of this region was starting to itch, a lot more than it was in the store. And then it started to really itch. And I was like, what's going on? And then in my head, I said, oh my gosh, there's coconut in here because I'm allergic to coconut. I was like, I got to get this off. So I took my washcloth and I just started to take it off. That was before I went to go look at the ingredients to see if there was even coconut. And it was harder to get off my body with the washcloth and soap. So I was going in really hard and I still couldn't, I could still feel it and it was still itching. So then I just said, I'm just gonna take a shower. I took a shower, put on my regular lotion, and I still had a little bit of sparkle still left. And I was itching just a little bit, but not as much if I did not take a shower. So the point is I needed to take a shower to try and get all of that off. So then I started to feel like, oh my gosh, this is like a letdown because I think the product is beautiful. So I looked at the ingredients and I did not see coconut in there at all. So I'm thinking, well, what is in here? There's got to be something in here that my skin is just not liking, allergy, whatnot. And the first ingredient is actually a substance that mimics mineral oil. But I'm not allergic to mineral oil. I'm just mentioning that because I started to study it. Then it goes into the ingredients that is supposed to help the product spread on the skin. So again, I don't know what it could be that I am just having a reaction to. Then the next day rolls around and I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna make my own body glow. And then I did. So that is actually what I'm gonna show you now. I really enjoy to pull in almost like a a glowier type of a face cream. Now, if I don't use a specific glow face cream, there's one that I put on my face because, I mean, it's almost an empty. It's an empty now because I used it for the body glow, but it is an incredible cream, incredible. And I said, well, let me try this cream. And sure enough, it gave me that sheen that I was looking for. It's Korean. Are you going to be like, oh, of course it is. With Stephanie, of course it's Korean. It's from the brand So AE. It's the Rose Refining Hydra Collagen Cream. You're able to find this cream at your local Walmart. It's the cream I recommend. It's what I have on now to kind of give me this sheen. And it's the cream that I used in my video that I have on Instagram that really shows my skin. I turn the lights all off and I just have my phone light on to really show the shine, this cream. But I also have other creams as well that are for the face that would give me a similar effect. So I'm actually going to pull those creams in next. That way I can finish them up, make them an empty, and then I can go ahead and pick up another one of this. But this cream, I had no reaction on my face. I don't have any reaction on my body, and it just gives off that same appearance. I feel it does. And there's no stickiness. It's just like a body lotion. So something along that range, if you have that at home, or if you want to try the So AE version, that would be what I would recommend. For the actual glitter or the glow products, the product that I have in my collection that I feel the shade matches the closest to Who Needs Clothes is from ColourPop. It's their Luster Dust. Go figure. These are what, $6, $7? There's just real no science to it. I just tap, boop, 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 tap it into the cream, or you can scoop it some cream out and then tap it on a mixing plate and then stir it together. I just use my spatula, which is in here, and then it just creates a nice shimmer lotion. That is it. Oh, I didn't even say the shade. This shade that is the closest is their own peach pink version, and it's the one that's hard to pronounce. Well, for me, because I'm American, au revoir. I also have the Dewdrop shade, which is the darker bronze. I don't know if this would be a nice color dupe for brown sugar. I'm just going to use this as well because, to be honest, I already use it now on my cheeks and it looks beautiful. And sometimes I mix both of these as well and put them on my cheeks. So I'm actually going to make another shade. And that's the shade that I'm going to mix. It's a third shade. We have the ColourPop Luster Dust for $6. Then we have the So AE cream for, I think it's like $6 and some change. Let's say $7. If you buy it online, I think it's like $14, $15. So I'm going to say roughly my do-it-myself version is under $20, and that is a drastic difference versus $59. And that's it. I just wanted to share with you my do-it-at-home version that I made for Fenty Beauty's Body Lava Body Luminizer. What do you think of the shade? What did you think of the shade in the video with the lights off? Do you feel that it kind of mimics it? Do I look like Ducky? I was trying to look like Ducky. Can we have a round of applause for Ducky? That girl is killing it in the Fenty and the Urban Decay campaign. I'm so proud of her because I just want to stand next to her and be like, Ducky, you're just gorgeous. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be Ducky for a day. So let me know if these products you already have as far as the Body Lava, the Fairy Balm, Pom-Pom. Do you have the brush? How is it working for you? Always love to know your thoughts on the products that I'm here to discuss. Thank you, as always, for spending some time with me. Have a wonderful day or evening. And as always, I am going to see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.